how you doing every class in the morning. I want to know the thing how you doing where it lasts in the morning time. I want to know the thing how you doing every class in the morning. I want to know the thing how you doing where it lasts in the morning time. Are you ready? Go go down, baby. I like to see you want when you step on the beat. Sweet, I make you stand on your feet. And you get the legend, you remove covers. I make it dance, be rocking it. Don't show your stop because I'm watching it. Shake your boy for baby, I grabbing it. To never me and you the do locking it. I ever that. Go down, baby. Bring your back, I want go down, baby. One slow, go down, baby. Break your back, I want go down, baby. One slow, go down, baby. Break your back, I want go down, baby. One slow, go down, baby. Break your back, I want go down, baby. Hit the man, go like my shorty. I be blow, I will see you rock your body. Hit the man, go that's my shorty. You too nasty, your body love.
Lucky for.
Your delays, not your denial. Don't give up, keep working harder. No matter how long the storm lasts, the sun will always shine behind a cloud. No matter how long the storm lasts, the sun will always shine behind a cloud. Your setback will be a major comeback. Me pa, I only hope for long life. Bubbly water can carry rock. Then get on that, no cause to worry. Give God the glory for the little love. I give God the glory, keeping me alive.
So I give God the glory for keeping me alive.
Give God the glory for keeping me alive.
Get a puppy glory now, then I'm sorry.
Give God the glory for keeping me alive.
Once you got food to eat, thank you. You get more to come, thank you. You get air to breathe, thank you.
Your current situation is not your final destination. No condition is permanent. Infection, starvation, temptation is not my portion. If you pray for my comfort, sorry, I'm gonna catch a refund. No weapon for making me shall prosper. Cause I'm covered with the blood of Jesus. I sold my soul to the Holy Ghost. You already know I'm about to go. I walk through the valley and a shadow of death. I fear no evil. I still believe so. I'm not complaining. Lord, I'm grateful and thankful.
So I give God the glory for keeping me alive.
Give God the glory for keeping me alive.
Get a puppy glory.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the first annual Liberian Choice Awards. It's the ultimate celebrating event awards that features competitive, popular Liberian artists this year with special performances by May Myers, D-Money, GG Famous, V-Love, Free Bensar, and Punch Line. Your special guest appearance, Honorable Henry Pedro Costa, official MCs and hosts, Your Star Power, Sissy Maintain, and DJ Finest. The red carpet host, African Bobby. All sounds will be provided by DJ Stella B, DJ Rufus, and DJ Gam. Our special global guest, MD Luther Rahman Hemu of Bangladesh. Well, don't miss it. Join the Liberian Choice Award this year, Saturday, September 4, Labor Day weekend. Venue, the Franklin Junior Auditorium, 4801 Franklin Avenue, Des Moines, Iowa. Red carpet starts 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Award ceremony is 4:10 p.m. to 8:10 p.m. Your ballroom celebration, Baymount Hotel, 8:30 p.m. to 1:15 a.m. 6221 Willow Creek Avenue, Dismore, Iowa. Grab your tickets. $75 United States dollars. VIP at the door is $100 United States dollars. Regular $35 United States dollars. At the door is $50 United States dollars. So come, let's celebrate this year our first annual Liberian Choice Awards.
I said, honey,
I swear I can joke.
have you heard about the Global Net TV?
Oh, yes, sweetheart. I read about them. At GlobalNet ITV, they provide superior television services with endless selections of TV channels and many options to include live TV.
That's a great news.
Yes, they provide news, entertainment, premier sports like NBA, American football, major soccer leagues, movies, and favorite TV shows with endless content and no service interruptions.
Sweetheart, is that all?
No, they also have adult content included with parental guidance. Also, check out their 6-month plan for only $96 and their 12-month plan for only $176. Wow, honey, isn't that a great news?
Yes, but sweetheart, how can we get in touch?
Yes, you can contact us at 226-946-1090 or visit our website at www.globalnetitv.com.
Makeup, they say, increases people's perception of a woman's likability, competence, and trustworthiness. That's why I introduced to you Major Millions Beauty and Market. Major Millions Beauty and Market has the best skin and hair care products. The beauty parlor also has hair accessories, including hairspray, hair gel, and hair dryer, makeup palettes, Major Millions customized lip gloss, shoes, bags, concealers, blushes, and a lot more. Guess what? Major Millions Beauty and Market has on sale well-packaged African products to include your favorite cuisine, cassava leaves, potato greens, palava sauce, palm butter, etc. Customers purchasing goods worth over $100 United States dollars will have free delivery once they are 15 minutes drive away from our location. Locate us at 10 Chestnut Drive, Elton, Maryland, 21921. Better still, call us on cell numbers 302-316-6813 or log onto our website www.majormillionsbeautysupply.com. Major Millions Beauty Supply. We move.
After party, yeah. Party after party, yeah.
There's one place, and that place is the place you can find all your party supply. It's Models D Party Supply on Camp Johnson Road. It's Models D Party Supply. Has all and every kinds of party supplies you need, ranging from party dishes, plastic tablecloths, Disney party banners for kids, flowers for weddings and parties, balloons, different colors and sizes, party dishes, different colors and sizes, gift wrap papers. We also do the following: rental services, chairs, tables, chair covers, table runners, and chair sarge. You can find them all. Models D Party Supply. Our quality products bring you in, and our low prices bring you back. That's why we are Models D Party Supplies. Contact us on Camp Johnson Road, Monrovia, Liberia, next to Yes Transport, or call us on 0777-671-814. 0886-777-665.
I swear I can joke. I feel.
We all know the headache we go through sending money to our loved ones, friends, and family in Liberia. High fees, long lines in banks, the usual complaint of the system being down, such a waste of time and energy. That is why I was very happy when I learned that SendWave is now in Liberia. So now I can send money anytime from anywhere directly from my smartphone to the MTN Lone Star Cell mobile money account of a loved one, friend, or family within seconds for just a tiny fee. So download SendWave now to your phone from your Apple Store or Google Play Store. Add your details, and don't worry, they are very safe and secure. and start sending money today. Don't forget to insert the promo code COSTA to get free $5 credit added to your first transfer. SendWave is secure, super fast, and by far the most affordable way to send money to Liberia. I'm Henry P. Costa and a very happy customer. Thank you.
YouTube, SoundCloud, MyTuner, TuneIn, the website, and yeah, that's how we come to you. George, morning.
Good morning, guys, and good morning to our listeners out there. It's good to be back here this morning.
Where's Boakai?
Podcast on your way. It's raining this morning heavy.
Okay, folks. What's the news in town, George?
Oh, everybody complaining about August 24th. How the entire city was very, very dry.
Your holiday won't be balling. So everybody was over. Everybody catching hell. Is that what you're trying to say? The Boakai?
Yeah, morning, cause.
Morning, Boakai. How was the holiday yesterday?
Well,
you're jolly.
It was okay. For me, I spent it home throughout yesterday. I was unable to go to see mommy. Normally that's the plan. I spend my holiday, so it was just all about home. Yeah.
George said holiday was dry. I mean, in the country now. Not only y'all, because y'all probably be bored then.
Jova, they may always balling, man. Remember?
I know. So what's the news in town? What's the news in town? The other G's.
Well, it's all about the Liberty Party saga, the internal conflict within the Liberty Party. That's just the trending issue now. Everybody's kind of discussing what does it mean for the CPP, the chances the CPP have now to unseat the ruling party if one of their political party can be having such an internal conflicts. Are they prepared to take the mantle of authority after the CDC? So those are just some of the questions on the labor of Liberians as the saga continue.
Well, those are legitimate concerns that Liberians have about what's happening in the CPP. But I want to assure them that this was expected. This is politics. And there are conflicting interests, and people will do whatever it takes to pursue and advance their own interests. And so there are two camps in the Liberty Party. There's the majority camp, which is led by Yombly and Dillon, and then Musa Ability has a tiny, insignificant faction or camp of the party within the party. So, and Musa Ability maintains that camp, you know how, Boakai, through gifts, motorbikes, cash, and all that kind of stuff. That's what he does. Everybody knows that. That's his MO. So, but at the end of the day, I believe right after the CPP convention, Boakai, do you know when all this noise will end? After the CPP convention. When we go to a convention and the winner emerges, there'll be no more competition, Boakai. Everybody would now have to follow the leader. We would not have to rally around. Well, there will be another competition, but of course, it will be who becomes the running mate to Joe Boakai. Yeah. So it's going to be the running mate thing because, of course,
But at that point, it would be up to Joe Boakai to decide who becomes his running mate when we get to that point, Boakai. So, but until we get there, there will be chaos, hemorrhaging. People will be fighting and horse trading and mudslinging and all that kind of stuff will happen. So you all just brace yourselves for it because it will continue. This is politics. This is politics. This is what happens in the game. But we'll get there, Bagai.
Yeah, but Costa, now the ordinary Liberian will not understand what the hardcore politician will understand. The ordinary Liberian will be thinking, these are the guys that want to hand things over to after the CDC. Now they are having some misunderstanding. Every day there's problem. I'm speaking from what the common man will understand, the marketers, our grandma, those that will go and vote, the CPP, what would they understand? Not understand what you have, they will be understanding. Yeah.
What's happening in the CPP is not the same thing that's happening in the government. You cannot compare the two. Okay. CPP people having yo-yo. Husband and wife can have confusion. This is about a competition. Who becomes the head? People will have confusion. By 2023, long before 2023, the dust will settle. People will not remember what's happening today. Let me just tell you this. When the time comes to vote, 2 years from now, in 26 months, who's going to remember that a year ago or 2 years ago, people were fighting in the CPP? Nobody's going to remember that, guy. Okay. That's the point. You know that. We Liberians will move. We talk about something about 2 weeks, three weeks at most. We move on. You think we'll be talking about the confusion today in 2 years? Of course not. We will not be talking about this in 2 years. In 2 years, we will be campaigning against Boakai. I mean, against George Weah, and Boakai will be the head of the ticket. That is what will happen in 2 years. Mark my words. Now, many of the people, they lose up in the convention. The person will lose the convention, the CPP convention. They will rally around the winner. That's what's going to happen. The loser will rally around the winner, and we all will campaign together to defeat George Weah. That is what we will do. Now, I don't mind them today. Someone acting like they're so angry, like they're never going to work with. That's politics, Boakai. You know very well how viciously I attacked and criticized the Unity Party in the first round of 2017. Yeah. The whole country knows that. In the second round, when I had to choose between Weah and Boakai, it was an easy decision for me to choose Boakai over Weah. I turned around, I started supporting Boakai, and many people, but you said these things. But at the end of the day, I had to make a choice. I was faced with a choice that I did not request. I had to choose between two candidates. Then I realized certain things that I didn't know previously in the first round. That Joe Boakai was on his own and he was not being backed or supported by Ellen. I knew that then. I didn't know it before. We were hearing rumors of it, but it was confirmed by Ellen herself when we saw her openly campaigning with George Weah there in Bond County. You remember Boakai? Yeah. So then I realized, okay, now I'm comfortable. I didn't want to support a candidate that Ellen was supporting. You see? So, Boakai, the dust will settle and things will be fine. Don't worry, my begin. Don't worry. At the end of the day, Musability will be dealt with for tampering with the LP, their constitution, and all that kind of stuff. They will catch him. Don't worry on that, my man. It will be okay. Now, go ahead, Baga. You want to say something?
Yeah, you follow his latest interview last night. He came up with some hardcore points on the senator. Is it because the senator trying now to support Ambassador Boakai? That's why his side of the team are going high on Senator Dillon and the other people within the Liberty Party. Because last night it was like a general attack on Senator Dillon from both Asik Jassing and Musa Hassan Berete.
Oh, yeah. As I said, Dillon has already announced that he and Yombly are leaning towards Joe Biden. Musa Berete has told the people at the National Executive Committee level that he is supporting Ellis Cummings and that he's having discussions with Cummings. He's told the National Executive Committee of the party that he's having discussions with Ellis Cummings for Ellis Cummings to give them $5 million for their support. So that is out there in the public. So part of the reason why they're having a problem is because they're all not supporting the same side. That's part of the reason why they're having a problem. Now, the other issue you need to understand, Boakai, is it. Musa Berete really has no following. Nobody follows Musa Berete. Nobody listens to Musa Berete. Musa Berete has no constituency. Musa Berete has a criminal record that is longer than the rap sheet is not easy. It's extremely long. So the only way Musa Berete could get anything in Liberty Party was to spend money. You saw what the man did. He bought vehicles, he paid the rent, and he said it himself. You heard him, right? That's what he does. In the 2017 election, all the pickups you saw, Liberty Party, who bought them?
Musa, Ellen.
He bought them with money he made from selling his partners' petroleum products. He got partners in the company in the tank they built. His partners, they're called EcoFuel.
Yeah.
He sold the people products. He sold $18 million of the people products, Boakai, and spent a few $1 million on Liberty Party in 2017. Everybody knows that. Musa Berete is brave. There's nothing he cannot do. Imagine he's doing business with these people. The people invested $18 million in building that tank farm. He managed to go to court. He got people evicted. The lower court ruled in his favor. He's running like a camp. You own a piece of land. You encourage me to bring money. I brought money. No, you don't even own the land. Musa Berete does not own the land. He leased the land from the National Port Authority. These guys brought $18 million and they partnered with Musa Berete. They built the tank farm and Musa Berete now trying to get him ejected. He runs the tank farm now. He lifted their products that they were bringing. He sold $18 million of their products. 18 million, Waka. I said 18,000. $18 million of their products. He told me himself, I have all the documents. The people running behind you to get their money. Musa Berete said he will pay. That's how Musa Berete bought those pickups and those vehicles and those other vehicles he bought for the Liberty Party and brought all that cash. So this is what he does. This is his MO. So the situation in the Liberty Party, Musa Berete says he's made investments. He wants his money back. And the only candidate in the CPP that's running for the Senate barrelship that has some money in his mind to pay him that kind of money that he wants is Cummings. Yombly and Dillon, they're on the other side. You understand? So that's the problem. And you know, Baga, at the end of the day, who's responsible for what happened in Liberty Party?
Mr. Ability.
Well, who's the source of it? Who is Mr. Ability working for here?
He's working for even the day that put him into the position, the Liberty Party, Onyombli, Senator Dillon. They were the one that
Right now, you know who you're working for? You know working for the Liberty Party? Right now, working for Alex Cummings.
Yes.
All right, you gotta understand the thing. They said, he who pays the piper calls the tune. When I pay you money, I say sing the song. I want you to sing that song. You will sing. If Cummings was not giving Ability money to bribe people, now you remember what? When the recording leaked of the Liberty Party's vice chair for operations, you remember that recording?
Sure.
When that recording leaked, Liberty Party vice chair for operations, when you were giving motorbikes to the county chairman and promising them more, and telling them, say, the chairman working hard, the chairman you were talking about now, who? Musa Ability, right?
Yeah.
The chairman working hard, we are going to support who?
Mr. Cummings.
He said, where the motorbike coming from?
ANC.
Hey, can you smile? So now you understand the whole thing? So the whole thing is that Musa Ability had a vice chair for operations distributing motorbikes to all the county chairmen, and one of the county chairmen recording him. Who was it? You remember the county chairman that recorded him?
From Bon County?
No, that's not Bon County man.
Okay, Grange there.
Yeah, because the Grange man you were talking to, because he didn't record himself. So the Grange man recorded him, and the Grange county chairman kept asking all kind of questions, leading questions, so he can talk more. Man said, so yeah, so that who was supporting now? Yeah, so who we carrying at the CPP convention? He said, oh, that coming so. Well, now you have a unity party. So coming supporting all. You know, once you tell it, you vote for him, he will bring more money. So you see, so now you see, sometimes people don't follow the events, but follow the money. Follow the money. That is where the yo-yo coming from. If Cummings, and why is Cummings doing this, Baka? It's simple. Last night I explained the math. This morning I'm going to take some time to explain the math too. How many parties are there in the CPP, Baka?
4.
You know how they divided the delegates?
No.
Each party has 25%, even though Unity Party is the largest party in the CPP, but they have equal number of delegates with everybody else. Liberty Party got 25% delegates. ANC got 25% delegates. ALP got 25% delegates. Unity Party got 25% delegates. All put together make it 100%. Now, who ALP supporting?
Unity Party.
Who Unity Party supporting?
Unity Party supporting herself.
Thank you. So the how much delegate right there, Baga? 25% plus 25% of what?
50%.
Okay. Who is ANC supporting?
ANC supporting herself.
Thank you. So the how many what percent is that?
25%.
So Joe Baga already got what?
50%.
And Cummings got what?
25%.
What is left now? What is
25.
it?
25.
And that's what?
Liberty Party.
Okay. So for Cummings to win, Cummings has to infiltrate Liberty Party by all means. And he's using cash to do that. Now, a good friend of ours told me, you know why Martin Kohler resigned his job? Martin Kohler is the Secretary General of the Liberty Party. Martin Kohler was a campaign manager for Dillon. Martin Kohler was chief of staff for Dillon. You know why he resigned? You know what he depending on?
No.
But how many people you know in Liberia right now who are that country that catching hell right now are resigning their jobs?
No.
Martin Kohler resigned because Cummings is now paying his salary. His salary as chief of staff for Dillon was around 1,500, 1,600. Now I'm told he makes a little over 2,000 US dollars. Cummings paying his salary. Of course. I said, they said, mutual friends of ours. They told me. See, my man, all man Martin, yeah. Cummings paying his salary. So Last night, when Musa Bede were on that talk show, Martin Kola called in.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
Whose side did he take?
Musa Belete.
This man. But again, you know, I read a post you did, and you are not wrong. You say Liberian politics is mostly about self-interest. That's true. Mostly, Baka. For most politicians in Liberia, it's about their interests.
Yeah.
It is not a lot at all. It is sad, but that is the reality. So the problem here is Cummings. Do you think Cummings can expect ALP to vote for him in the convention?
Nope.
You think UP will leave Bwaga and go vote for Cummings?
Nope.
So where Cummings think he can find votes?
In the Liberty Party.
Thank you. Now, since Bwaga got 50% of the votes already, Bwaga only needs a handful of votes from Liberty Party to what? To win. So it's a very, very, what I can say, hard zone. It's a hard zone.
In hard zone.
Coming in hard zone. At the end of the day, Bwaga, when the 1,240 people go vote at the convention, it will not be easy. It will be tough. Now, let's move on to something else, Bwaga. Last week, another consignment of vaccines arrived in the country. The AstraZeneca vaccine. 96,000 doses, the exact same number of doses that arrived the first time. So for those of you who took the AstraZeneca vaccine the first time, you took your first dose, well, the good news here is the second consignment has arrived. Now, I don't know when the government will begin to announce it, but the vaccines are ready. So you may go and get your vaccine, AstraZeneca. The moment they begin, go and get vaccinated because the vaccine is in town. So I just wanted to make that announcement, Bwaga. Bwaga, have you completed your vaccination?
I did my Johnson & Johnson.
Oh, you did your one shot.
One copy.
That's good. So you feel good, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's very, very good. Okay. All right. Now, that's impressive. So for those of you who took the AstraZeneca has returned. Go and get your shots or your second shot. Now, I want to make a quick announcement here for an organization that I am an honorary member of, VODIGA. That is the Vonjama District Global Association, VODIGA. They're having their convention in Minnesota in September, from the 3rd of September to the 5th of September. I'll show my face on the 3rd, which is the meet and greet, because I will be in Minnesota then. And also on the 5th, I will show my face at the cookout, because I have another event I have to be at. So I will show my face there. And so if you are in Minnesota, if you're a member of VODIGA, of course, you are a citizen of Vonjaman District, you can attend. So the meet and greet will happen. And then they will have the convention board, they will have the barbecue, the place will be announced. They will have the birth month contest. And of course, the tickets are on sale, $25 per ticket. It includes your dinner and your non-alcoholic beverage. Yes. So the ticket you buy will include a meal and a drink. That's the way they're doing it. They will be selling T-shirts. They will be selling caps. They will be selling scarf. They will be selling all kinds of stuff. And you can buy them. Music will be provided by the DJ BJ Morris. The venue of the event is the Sky Event Center. That's 207 Chestnut Street, Chaska, Minnesota, zip code 55318. That's where the event will be held. Sky Event Center, 207 North Chestnut Street, Chaska, that's Chaske, Chaska, Minnesota 55318. So that's the address. I will post this flyer later on. The president, Mr. Sewala Kennedy, asked me to do this announcement. So it's all out there. And I will be there at the meet and greet to show my face. And I will also show my face at the barbecue, because I'm going to have to go to other events. Now, let me say this to you, okay, before we move further. So I got some update from my lawyer, okay, regarding the lawsuit with Bill Twawe. My lawyer emailed me yesterday to say that the judge presiding over the case has finally set a date for the conference. There's going to be a conference held, and the date is the 23rd of September. So the 23rd of next month, a conference will be held. My lawyer said I don't have to attend this conference. I have no fish to fry in it. They will represent me in there. So a conference will be held on the 23rd of September. And after that, the judge will make a determination going forward in the case. So that's what's going to happen. Now, okay, you remember some time ago, and we're going to go to the phone lines. We'll take a lot of calls. We want to hear our people what they have to say, especially CPP supporters and well-meaning Liberians on this particular issue. Do you recall this friend of George Weah?
Yeah.
James Bessman. You remember the name James Bessman? James Bessman. Okay. The guy who George Weah was arrested at his house when the feds went to arrest him, and George Weah was there. They arrest George Weah and detain him for a while and let him go.
Yeah.
James Bessman was a money launderer. He was engaged in all kinds of shady criminal activities. He went to jail, and now he's out. And he also used to finance George Weah. Everybody knew that. He used to get George Weah money. Now, Bessman is out of prison, and Bessman lives in Philadelphia. I have his phone number. I intend to reach out to Bessman. Perhaps he will want to speak with me. Perhaps he will not want to speak with me. But I want to see whether I can talk to him, and perhaps he'll want to grant an interview. Who knows? But I will try, right?
Okay.
Because Bessman used to finance George Weah. Everybody knows this. He used to give George Weah money. As Bessman committed or carried on his craft, his trade craft was money laundering and drug dealing. So they say he used to take care of George Weah. He used to pay for George Weah hotel, get him money to do this and all that kind of stuff. And George Weah knew what he used to do. Yes, my brother John Sobel. I will reach out to Bessman, and I hope he will pick my call. Somebody give me his number, and I just put it in my the breast pocket of my jacket, my suit pocket. I will go and check for the particular suit I wore last Sunday to church, and I will call James Bessman, and I will ask James Bessman whether he wants to talk to me in terms of what happened, his relationship with George Weah. Maybe he wants to talk. Maybe he will not talk. But the fact is, just me talking about this, it's possible that Weah could reach out to Bessman right now, because I'm sure Bessman has been complaining that Weah has never helped him. Because Bessman was very nice to George Weah. Everybody knows he used to get George Weah money. He used to take care of George Weah. When George Weah was poor, Bessman used to help him. So I'm told, since Bessman went to jail, George Weah never called him once. He never bothered with him. He never did absolutely anything. Somebody said, do the interview before you start a description. Well, my brother, I'm just being factual. Everybody knows what Bessman did that saw him go to jail. So I'm not trying to say anything that's not true. So I'll reach out to Bessman and I will give him a call today. And I'll ask him whether he would like to grant us an interview to just talk about his friend George Weah and how he used to help George Weah and all of that. And the only income Bessman had, what everybody knows, is that Bessman was a career drug dealer and a money launderer. So the only income Bessman earned was from doing his criminal business. And so George Weah knew that Bessman was involved in criminal activity, and he didn't mind taking Bessman's criminal money. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. So those of you who expected Weah was going to be a good person or a good leader and nothing but a criminal, you are mistaken. This man had all the trappings, all the signs were there that he was going to be a thief. And that is exactly who he became. Exactly who he became. Yes. So let's go to the phone lines and take some calls. Okay. Want to hear from our people, all of our people who are listening and watching the show on our multiple platforms, 6 of them in total. We want to hear from you this morning what you've got to say, particularly those of you who support the opposition CPP. I want to show you I've been in this game for a while, politics, active politics since 2010. I've been involved, and trust me, the dust will settle. Those who will win, those who will lose, and the losers will get adjusted to their defeat, and they will fall in line and we'll work together, and there will be some bitterness, but at the end of the day, we'll make this happen. Yeah. Let's go and take some calls there, all right?
Yeah, they're just chipping on the Bernie Samuka issue from the Supreme Court.
Oh, yeah. The Supreme Court is saying that until Bernie Samuka's quote-unquote legal disability is removed, Bernie cannot take a seat. And that legal disability means that the money has to be paid. So Bernie has paid 50% of his share of the money, his portion of the money, which is $192,000. He has to pay the balance $192,000 before they go ahead and certificate him. At least that's what we expect. We don't know whether the story will change later on, but that is what the court has said, the Supreme Court. So that's where we are with that. So we're going to go to the phone lines and we will take some calls. Derek Robson Yele, who is clearly a Cummings supporter here, is asking me, will you campaign for Cummings if he wins the CPP ticket? Derek, I've been saying this over and over and over again. If by some stroke of miracle, Cummings manages to do the impossible, I would support him. If by some marvelous stroke of miracle that he manages to secure the standard bearership, I, Henry Costa, would support him. If he wins. If he wins, Derek. I don't hate him. I don't hate him. Didn't Biden pick Kamala Harris? Of course. Now, politics. Kamala Harris was one of the most vicious critics of Biden. She attacked him viciously at the CPP, at the Democratic Party's one of their debates. And yet Biden picked her. People don't take things personally. I mean, you got to be mature. So, except for those of them who are just entering the game. So at the end of the day, we will make a compromise. But I want to support the better of the two men who can win, who has the experience, who we know has been tested in a corrupt system and has stood the test of time. I know. So I will support. I would support him. Would means something that hasn't happened, that might not happen, but if it happens, I would. Hypothetical is a hypothetical. Would you support Cummings? Would. Now will you? You see, the word is now will, because you're not sure he's going to win. You're not sure he's going to win. I'm not sure he's going to win. And if I know he will not win. So the right word you should ask, my dear friend, is would Would. Conditional. Would. Would you eat cassava right, if you had it? That means you're asking me on Antarctica, where there's no cassava. Cassava not there, and you're asking me, would you? So it is, would you? Would I? I would. Of course I would. But yeah, I would. If you can manage to have, if you can win it, I would. Let's go to the phone lines. I don't want to get into semantics and grammar and all that kind of stuff. Let's take some calls.
All right. Let's take this caller here. Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Yeah, good morning. Why go to bien?
Why go to bien?
And me say good morning to the Pedro Costa.
Morning to you. Why go to bien?
My name is Bob Bien, and I'm from Costa. Hello.
Go ahead.
Let's hear you, my friend.
Yeah. You see, Pedro, the mathematics you came out with is very correct. There is no way that women can win just like you want brother in any primary. So for this reason, in our state petition, the party, so that he can cause problem. This is what happening. Women is the cause of all this problem that we are expecting in the city today. And he has to stop. And number two is that, I want to build first development, especially this saga that involved the beginner post managing director that was suspended after the war. The real culprit in this case is Mr. Bill Poway.
Okay, thank you so much. 0770.
Take some more calls. I want to hear a lot of people. To my man, George T. Blamo, one of our strong supporters. You celebrate your birthday today. I want to say happy birthday to you, George T. Blamo there. Let's take more calls.
All right, they'll take somebody from this angle here. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, your name is calling from?
Good morning, leader. This is Noah Gibson.
Noah, morning.
And as usual from mine, Somalia resident Jakarta. Leader, I want to begin to thank you on the night that you appeared on the FM with Morana Yakula. You had us celebrating you all in the community that night. But it was just unfortunate for some people who are so biased on that show. We made this respect to Mariah. She's a very smart girl that I know, as we all were in high school, just graduated a year before her. She had a computer to come there. We couldn't have to look at it, have to before you get out of the district. But for people to take her with you that night, like after that, she had come out and horror, that, she was better than you do or than you did. I think that was complete extreme biasness. And now, immediately now, to some extent, try to lose some little confidence in that particular show. But there is a point I want to make on the CTP thing. Look, I've said all day, we are not saying Tommy is not competent, is not capable to lead this country. Anyone will say that it's the silent mistake. But what the folks on the ANC doesn't want to realize, or do not want to realize, I'm sorry, our folks on the ANC do not want to realize, is politics, if you don't want to look at competence, which is true, but politics is not just about competence or popularity. You can have the popularity like President Weah, and you're not competent, so useless is your popularity. You can have the competence, but you're not popular, so useless is your competence. So it's the two that you need both. In politics, you must be popular and competent. That is just you to succeed. But other than that, it's just illusion. So that is all I'm saying that it doesn't have the number.
Okay.
That's what we're saying. It's not about his capability or his
All right, brother Noah. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Noah.
Noah, you make a good point there. Thank you very much. Let's take more calls. Let's take as many calls as possible. We want to hear our people. Let them weigh in on the ongoing brouhaha in the CPP. Let's take more calls.
Okay, so the lines are on. Keep your calls coming in. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 624171. They'll take another person from this angle here. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, our leader.
Welcome.
Good morning, Alvin Bita.
Yeah, leader, thank you very much. Good morning to the Liberian people. Yeah, the leader, what really I want to put the attention is the letter that Mr. Yue wrote to Senator Young, alleging that the CPP framework document was tampered with, and then I read a similar reporter letter from the comic claiming that the allegation that Mr. Yue is raising is not true. I don't know why Mr. Comey should read a letter of such, because Mr. Yue just brought something to the political leader about saying that he was reliably informed about. So it's more like you people are together and someone said, oh, it's something called missing for me, and you know that you didn't do anything. Then why must you raise an issue of it? At least let him do our own investigation and come up with the findings. From Mr. Comey just level and go right. Let us say, oh, Mr. Comey has no, Mr. Yue has no ground of writing the letter to bring certain things to Yombi's attention. I think Mr. Comey knows exactly what has been done with the CPB framework argument.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You see, but there's another element that people need to understand. Musa Belete, one of his wives, and it's important because she's a politician also, so we can mention that. She is the vice chair for, I think, for political affairs of the ANC. Did you know this, Bagai?
No.
Oh, you didn't know?
No.
Her name is Victoria. I will find her full name. She's Musa Belete's wife. She's vice chair for political affairs of the ANC. Yes. So people need to understand that Musa has another layer of relationship with the ANC other than his financial, commercial interests. You know, financial, not commercial, financial. Yeah, his wife. I'm going to find her picture right now and show you. I say girlfriend. They're married, his wife. You know how your Muslim people, you can take multiple wives, right?
Yeah.
So, and I come and talk about girlfriend, and I say girlfriend, they are legally married, his wife. I will find her picture right now. She says she's running for senator of Maserati County, yeah? Yeah, her name is Victoria Kwa. Is Koiquah. Yeah, that's her name. And Tolo, the last name is Tolo. She is Musa Belete's wife. She is running. She is running for the Senate in Maserati County. She said she will win. Some of your Jayaran boss said. Some of your Jayaran boss. She said she's the next senator. In fact, Musa Belete supporting her to run for the Senate in Maserati County. Yes. Yeah. So that let me. I can show you the woman picture. She vice chair for political affairs. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if we can take some calls.
She is Musa Belete's wife. Legally married wife. Okay. I say girlfriend.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, your name, where you calling us from? Okay, we miss up on our caller 0770-102-102, 886-010-383. The WhatsApp number is +231 888-6241-7.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the lady, folks. I'm gonna show a picture here so you can see her. The woman right here, that Musa Belete's legally married wife. The legally married wife right there. And she's an official. Y'all picture, y'all there. You see the flyer that she did?
Yeah.
So the Musa Belete wife. So she's vice chair for political affairs of the ANC. Yeah. So Musa Belede wife, legally married wife. You see it? She running for senator of Maserati County. She says she's the next senator. Even though none of y'all know her, but she says she will win. So y'all take some more calls. Musa Belede say he will buy the Senate position for her too. He can buy everything.
Hello?
Good morning, Pangomo.
Hey, Master Kabara, good morning. Good morning, General Costa. The peace officer take care of the Costa. Good morning.
Good morning to you, Bob.
General Costa, the India, the Liberian India for heaven. No, nobody will worry about the rock barrel of Liberty Party. Coming, Liberian people know. Let me tell you, I'll be one. I will fight hard to be one of the voters. I will be fight hard to be one of the voters. Liberty Party, the language that they're using, they destroy Liberty Party. So it's not with you there about this type of mafia taking for leadership. For me, I come I know come personally when I was taking interpreter. Come Farah Elementary School interpreter. A brother was former senator, way back. I knew the listener. Even the NIA boss, now the interpreter, one interpreter, the fellow was working on FDA. I know their behavior. So let me people that Liberty Party get in the room. Liberty Party get in the room. They see Tugman. They saw Isna Tugman was ruling. Let me educate the Liberian people today. Liberian got history.
Okay.
Tugman was ruling. We saw the value matter. They ruled for 27 years. Million will not do. President, we are so over. We saw it right now. Liberian is calling about being paralyzed. Paralyzed. People cannot even feed themselves for 50 cents. $50 a day. You can't drive it. President Doe, the sensible man that was in Liberia for short years now, he was President Doe. Just yesterday, who managed the Liberian economy. A stupid on your thread and say, what a support, and the Senate died, the $25 million, Selena stood for fighting the Liberty Party for them to destroy, they would get the tablet, and President Selly, former President Selly involved. Every comments that are going on. President Selly are all responsible.
All right. Thank you so much, Pangomo. We have to make up time for those in the diaspora.
Hey, Baga, let's take some calls from abroad. Take that call.
Baga, and good morning to our leader, Henry P. Costa.
Yeah, welcome. Your name, where you calling us from?
My name is Basabo, and I'm calling from Nigeria.
Well, okay, Basabo, welcome.
Yeah, Baga. Good morning to you once again. Good morning to our listener. My name is Basabo, and I'm calling from Nigeria. Lilo, you said on your show the other day, how can you take number 9 and make it out of number 1? I mean, number 5. And make it out of number 1. That thing it can be possible. You can take a number 5 striker, then you make it number 1 striker. Then you say, I'm going to go play the game. And the same thing Arsenal do. Arsenal, where Arsenal today? Arsenal falling down. So you can take your number 1, your number 5 striker, then you replace it with number 1. That they can happen. All the things that we are hearing today is after the convention. Immediately after the convention, you will see all the things will be over. And my leader, don't be surprised. Now at the end, immediately after the convention, you will see number 5 striker and all of them will be, you will say, no, I'm not part of the CPP. You will see they will go register themselves secretly to NEC. Okay. Secretly, they will just move on net. All the number 5 striker will go and go register themselves. All right. So thank you for the show this morning, Baka, and thank you to our leader.
All right, let's take another person from the United States of America. Good morning. Welcome.
After that call, I want to say something there, Baka.
Good morning, Baka. Good morning to Liberians. This is Pastor Charles Aku. I'm calling from New Jersey.
Okay.
I want to speak to us this morning again to remind us what all we are seeing today before 2023. God has said it, and nobody going to hold God's words back. Whenever He speaks, it comes to pass. He said He's going to reveal, to redeem. The redemption of Liberia is on the way. That's why every hating thing, every hating a journal, evil ones against Liberia and Liberians will be shown to Liberians, and Liberians will make up their mind. So Liberia is on the right path. Nobody should panic.
Okay.
The evil ones in the darkness will come on.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor. Costa, it's over to you.
What I wanted to say to my man Baza Boy, he said the loser from the primary, the convention will go and register to run. Baza Boy, the new election law, it says that when you participate in a primary in a party or a collaboration and you lose, you are not allowed to register to run on your own. Let me repeat. When you, but you didn't know that. When you participate in a process, let's say you want to be representative, you go to the primary, the BU. You can't leave and go join another party and run. Once you've already participated in one primary process, you cannot go and register to NEC to run in another process or to run on your own. So when we beat the loser at the convention next year, that person will not be able to go and register or try to run for president anymore. They will not be able to do that. I don't want to educate my brother Baza Boy there. So the new election law does not allow that. Yeah. Let's take some more calls, Bagay. More calls. We want to hear from our people.
All right. 0770-102-102. The phone lines are open. The WhatsApp number is +231 888-624-171 and 0770-102-102-86-010383. Keep your calls coming in, and you will be live. We're talking the CPP and other wide range of issues here this morning. So the phone lines are still open if you are there. Just keep. Let me see if I can take somebody from this line. Good morning. No, my phone. Chairman, you have to call the landline because my phone is giving problem. Good morning.
Good morning, brother.
Yeah, morning, Mo.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning to Patrick. Patrick, this is William.
Okay, William.
William, morning.
Yeah. I was just going to say this morning that if Ghana Kumi will not listen to the Liberian people, that you should go second to Baka, you will be finding yourself as losing battle. And what I just want to tell you that you should be around, going to another party or going to another put of confusion in the city. If you don't agree to go second to Baka, you will be finding yourself losing battle. And all of the money that you're spending, you will lose it, and the post either for free, you're not benefit nothing. So you better come to yourself and then go as far to Baka, so everything gets straight up. Thank you, Pedro.
Thank you. Thank you, William. I just want to say this. Some people are wondering, like I see my man John Saul was asking, when will the convention be? The framework agreement states that it does not specify the date of the convention. But however, it states that the convention must be held 1 year before the election, the general and presidential election. You understand, Wagai? 1 whole year before the general and the presidential and general elections date. So, because of that requirement in the CPP framework agreement, the convention of the CPP should be held anywhere between June, July, August of 2022. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about 10 months from now. About 10 months from now, the CPP, 10, 11 months from now, the CPP must have their convention, at least a year from now. So it's a whole year will. So it's not going to happen next month. No, it's not going to happen now. In fact, they can't even have convention this year. The CPP framework also states that by the 31st of December, if they fail to hold a consensus, that means to go to the table and decide who runs, then automatically who becomes the head, automatically they go to a convention. Now, George Thomas here is asking me a question. If that's a law, why it didn't affect Tai Wongwe? No, George, Tai Wongwe did not even participate. Tai Wongwe boycotted the whole primary in Nimba. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Tai Wongwe did not participate. So Tai Wongwe did not get to lose. When he saw that he was going to lose to Edith Gonglo, he boycotted. He left. That's how Tai Wongwe was able to go and register to run as an independent candidate in Nimba. So Tai Wongwe did not participate in the CPP convention or primary in Nimba. He did not. But the new election law is there. If you run in Party A and you lose at the primary in Party A, you cannot join Party B and go and try to win. No, you cannot. You cannot. Let's take some more calls then. Yeah. So the situation with the Brownie Samoga case, which I've already talked about. In fact, I did a podcast the day of the ruling, an hour or so before the ruling. And I said that a podcast has already been viewed by about 45,000 people. And I said that we basically preempted what the court would do. We knew what the court would do. The court would have said, would have found some kind of technicality to hold Brownie, because the court is influenced by the executive mansion, all that kind of stuff. But now they're saying until at such time the quote unquote disability is removed, Brownie Samoka shall not be allowed to take a seat. Yeah. And that disability is if Brownie can complete the payment of his portion of the money, which is 382,000, I believe, 388,000 or thereabouts. And Brownie has already paid 50% of that. So that's what it is. So yeah, so let's go to the phone lines. So you can't switch parties. If you lose in one convention, Baga, in one primary process, you can't go to the next. And Baga, what the general public may not know is that new regulation or law has been in place since 2017. You remember I ran.
Mm-hmm.
I ran in the 2017 election. I participated in the primary at the ALP. There were other people. I think there was somebody else who ran against me. I won at the primary at the ALP. So I know the process. I know this. I've been a candidate for elective office. So I know this. Let's take some calls, Waka. Let's take some calls.
All right, 0770-102-102-86-010383. The WhatsApp number is +231 888 624171. Let's see if we can have another person on the line. So keep your calls coming in. Those following the broadcast this morning, we're talking the CPP and a wide range of issues that are trending. So if you want to be a part, the phone lines are open. Okay, let's take. Good morning.
Good morning, Buckeye.
Yeah.
Good morning to the Aaron Pedro Costa.
Youth chair, more.
Thank you for this wonderful show and thank you to our listening audience. My issue had to do with Musa Berete statement yesterday on School Talk. Musa has failed to realize that Senator Dillon told Lati for him before. When Senator Dillon said that Musa had changed from Saul to Paul, many of us criticized Senator Dillon and we told Senator Dillon, no, Musa hasn't changed. Musa says so. Because every time for Musa is money. And Musa shouldn't be like great to Senator Dillon. Let's be fair. Even though some of us are criticizing Senator Dillon, but let's be fair today. And Musa lied that Senator Dillon didn't play any major role in having elected as chairman of the Liberty Party. That pure lie. That's one of the biggest lies I've ever been told. When the election was approaching, many of us used to go to Dillon office on a regular basis. Every day, Musa Berete will be at Senator Dillon office. Every day. At that time, Musa and Senator Dillon was best of friends. He used to go to the mayor office, even when in meeting, Senator Dillon would say, excuse us, let me talk to Musa. And they will have their conversation. So Musa shouldn't lie. Senator Dillon played a major role, and Mr. Dillon took Latin for him before. But Musa has a t-shirt intent. Senator Dillon didn't identify that before. When Senator Dillon realized that Musa's intent is our t-shirt, he decided to look at it. No, I can't go with such person. What Musa doing, we cannot allow our party to be so cheaply for $5 million. He listened to Daniel Sanders yesterday that Musa make it clear. What $5 million for Kumi are promising to give $5 million to cover all the expenses. So because other party leaders disagree with me, they go say on against the 20,000 soon to get a man $1 million. Our business, you go get a man money for campaign. Nobody could help you.
But I can be money. What I made no for Boga. I will never can be money.
For Costa Show.
Okay.
But campaign, when you run a campaign, don't call me. I beg you. Let me conclude on this. I beg you. So that campaign, he get a man money. Automatically, make out to run a campaign, and the man the campaign was successful. So the money was used for the intended purpose.
Exactly.
The desperation of women. They will destroy a political life. Nobody can win a football match. You keep your best player on bench. When you fight going against a top half Kennedy opponent, may you not be playing Barcelona. Then Barcelona play Messi and put Messi on bench. Knowing very well that Messi is the greatest player to Man United in that game. Then you put substitute Messi for another player. It doesn't make any sense. We can't be going against 30 president. We are who has a popularity and money up to now. Then our best candidate, our suitable candidate to defeat Joe, we cover man up for what sense? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. So for me, the best alternative is Wakai. Because Wakai bringing everything is simple. Wakai is competent, Wakai is popular. You know, we are just for what is competent. What same alternative on the city, they argue another about competence and popularity. We'll be having both. What possess both. Thank you, God bless and save our state.
Okay.
Mohammed Kone, you made some brilliant points. Brilliant point Mohammed Kone made there. The issue is not. Look.
Of course, I beg you, let me just take this person. I'll cross over to you.
Yes, do that.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Baka.
Yeah, welcome.
You get campaign money now you made no?
Thank you very much. My name is Prince William, and I'm calling from New Zealand.
New Zealand, welcome, my brother Prince.
Let me just make a few points. You know, I see Dillon crying like a wolf. It's sweet for Dillon. When the whole country went against Musa Berete, Dillon stood and defended Musa Berete. They start beating on Dillon. They say you lied. You fighting integrity. You're taking criminal, making him party chair.
That's true.
Saul can tend to Saul. Defending that man. Now that man today going personal on Dillon. Today we see what Musa Berete went for in a party to destroy the party. Musa Berete playing dual role. He go there personally to really take the Liberty Party from somewhere else to destroy Liberty Party. Because Liberty Party was leaning against Unity Party and he want to tackle everything. Now we're seeing it today. Berete is on two hands, ANC and then CDC, because that his friend Jawia. And now when he scatter everything, then the CPP, then CDC moving ahead. You know the post strategy, you know Berete, what Berete bring on the table? Who know Berete imported? When we talk about business or money laundering, that Berete there. They be crying like a woman.
Okay.
We told them.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But the man said that he gave. Hello.
But wait, let me tell something. Let the caller go. They better not tell you. Let me tell you. You know, last night Belete say, I get Dylan 20,000 for the campaign. Listen, tell her when you love into a woman, you pay her rent, you buy her car, you give her money, she pay Brazilian weed. She look fine for you. When she look fine and she living in a good place, you enjoying all the benefit, all the money you spend. When you and a woman pass, she says, I want you again. Then you start talking about, I bought you car, I pay you, I didn't want. When the time you are making a woman fine, that who are enjoying it? That not you. And when you all the guy, when you get all the money, what you call it, the kuto and the grape and all that soup there, the beef, and she made herself look fine. Now who are enjoying it? That not you are enjoying it. So you can't be loving the woman, you give her money. Then when the day you're the woman, not the girl, now then you start talking about I gave you there, I take care of you. When you were there, you were enjoying it. You not see man, I woman say, oh, the money I spent on you won't love me, give it back to me. Eh? There's something you were something, she must give it back to you too. You were not something. Eh? Then you say what? Look. Musa Belete made a contribution to the campaign, like the rest of the Liberian people. The campaign was successful. They don't want the election. Let Musa Belete go sit on one side. Let him go sit on one side. Let all the rent here. You bring campaign money. You love the woman. You got about you put money in the red bank. You can go complain about that one. The red bank money you can't get refund. You can't withdraw. The money gone. We won the election. Musa Belete, go sit down one side. Let's take some more calls there.
All right.
Did I pay the road from money side the 2 million? Guy?
Not yet.
Oh, he didn't pay the road from money yet?
No.
What about the 368,000 that you were owing in tax evasion? He paid too?
He haven't.
The 18 million now he told for a partner saying he stole their petroleum product. He paid now?
Nope.
Oh. What about the fire time now? People fine they say you want to pay.
The men need the money from Mr. Cummings now to reimburse.
Oh, to come on, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, that the money, the 5 million from coming, hey, you want to call it, you want to pay the road for money where?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Okay. Let's take some call there. I may go sit on one side, can't talk about you get 20,000. 20,000, all the money you can steal, 20,000 money there. What can I take call ya?
Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Kamara, and good morning to leader and President Costa. My name is Momo Johnson, chairman of the Mighty Board of Justice. Hello?
Momo, go ahead. We don't have lots of time. Okay, now take another person here. Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is what I will get to you again. No, let me say this. The lady you're talking about her name is Etora Kwekwe. It's a Roma name Kwekwe. It's not very kwakwa, you know what I mean? But the point I'd like to make, Pedro, is, you know, I want her to come in a race. She shouldn't bother and go for primary. Let her come as independent to facing you in Mount Serrano. Some of our things say, supporting say we campaign for Geelong. I'm waiting for your campaign 2023 as Senator. Tell the other day, we went to Capital Building and East office. She could not even get up to 5 votes between you and her. She couldn't get up to 5 votes and making of gathering over 50 persons. You want all the vote there. Right now, she doesn't, she on the radio already asked for. I said, we welcome you, that democracy.
Exactly.
Or do you think you can beat Costa if Costa really decide to run? Because for us, Costa supporters, we are many, we don't have our feelings. And we believe that Costa is the only man that can defeat Sir Joseph come to the dream with the help of God. So you think you can fight, you can save from Costa, then come. So then you here on our woman. We're waiting for her. We're waiting. For me, I'm confident by the grace of God that you are the next senator of Monserrato for FIFA.
God's grace.
That's good to you. You decide not to run. But if you decide to run, you'll be opposed to reconcile with.
We will run, my brother. We'll definitely run.
Thank you so much.
The CPP will need the strongest possible candidate in Monserrato. The same way the CPP will need the strongest possible candidate for president, that the same way we'll need the strongest. But Bwaka, let's be fair. Even if I were not running, Bwaka. But why would men like me be running then? Somebody else? We want to beat Sir Joseph in Monserrato County. Bwaka. You say you now want to be fair. Who you think in CPP can stand in front of Henry Costa in Monserrato County? Who? I say I said something wrong with you. Because Monserrato County is the most important county in the country. You want to make sure you put a strong candidate there while you're fighting to hold that ground, then you can focus on the rest of the country. You want to put someone an insignificant, weak candidate in Monserrato. You need a candidate that can build the momentum in Monserrato County so that you can leave Monserrato and say, that zone there, a protector, a cover. You understand? A cover. Now we can move to Lofa and Bapolo and Nimba and campaign there because Pedro is taking care of Monserrato County. But you won't go take one Baple, you put it in Monserrato because you're watching. But yeah, leave that one there. We need to win Monserrato. Even if I don't want to run, I have to run because we need to take Monserrato. You need a strong candidate, stronger than Sir Joseph. What are you talking about? Who you want to go bring in front of Sir Joseph? You want to go bring some kind of Pupu Plantoon? You think we want to lose? We don't want to lose. We want to win. Let's take some more calls, Waka. Let's take some more calls.
Let's see if we can take.
The money he gave for the campaign was successful. We thank him very much for the 20,000 donation.
Good morning.
The same way we thank all the Liberian people for their contribution to the campaign too. And I won't get money.
Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Boga, and good morning, leader.
Go ahead, Momo.
Yeah, thank you for having me on the line this morning. I want to say good morning, good evening, good afternoon to each and everyone in Liberia and around the world. It's Momo Johnson, the chair for program planning of the Council of Patriots, you and that of the Mighty Board of Johnson. Let me say that first of all, I thank the Almighty God for being alive today. I'm not been well for some time. Let me thank the Brother Joe.
Let's go to the point.
Quickly, yeah, but Boga, listen, Boga, I'm a member of the institution, man.
Let me see if I can take another. Momo, they tell you here for all I attending and be on. I beg you, man. I will have a lot of calls to be taking. You ready to be bluffing on the land to say I get patient for all I
take some more calls.
Yeah, man. Let's take this other person here. Good morning.
Morning, Boga.
Yeah, good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, let me say good morning to our leader, our hero, our incoming senator, Henry Costa. Good morning, leader.
Stephen Bernard. Morning, Stephen.
Yeah, I'm Stephen S. Bernard. I'm calling from Johnsonville. Our leader this morning, quickly, I'm constrained to call this morning. Because when it comes to the Senate seat in Monserrato County, it is a caveat that we need to send out there to everybody and out of the CPP. Monserrato County is untouchable. Monserrato County remains for Leader Henry Costa in the CPP. We from the Council of Patriots, we hold it up to Monserrato County, making sure that we deliver Monserrato County over to Leader Henry Costa. And quickly, leader, to conclude, do you remember the last time Ellis Cummings appeared on a scooter? They asked him, Ellis Cummings, where is your stronghold in Liberia? Ellis Cummings said that he do not have a stronghold and election do not matter about stronghold and numbers. Where in the world you go into election when you do not have a stronghold and you do not have numbers? Where in the world you can show that kind of country and go into election and win? And so definitely CP cannot get Ellis Cummings. Thank you so much for having me this morning. And waiting will campaign, while the campaigning, making sure that we'll make you Senator Mosovado. Thank you, leader.
Okay.
Thank you. Hold on, Boga. So somebody just asked a question on the live feed. Costa ran for representative in District 6 and he lost. Yes, that's true. We are ran for president in 2005, he lost. We are ran for president in 2011. For vice president, he lost. Dara Jalon ran for senator in 2009, he lost. Dara Jalon ran for senator in 2019, he won. He ran again in 2010, he won. You see, Ellen ran for president in 1997, she lost. In 2005, before she won. So the thing is, the Henry Costa of 2017, that the same Costa of 2021, and he will certainly not be the same Costa of 2023. By 2023, I will not even be at this level. I will be at a much higher level by God's grace. So the point here is very simple. The people themselves have called on us to run. That's not me. You know how many people want me to run for senator? You understand? The people themselves want us to run. Right after Dylan got elected, the people jumped behind me. You gotta run, you gotta run, you gotta run. I saw people wearing t-shirts, the printed t-shirts. Did you not see some other t-shirts, Costa 2023. We saw them all over the place. You know? So the people themselves have decided there's a time for everything. 2017, I did not win. And Bwaga, I thank God every day that I did not win. You know why I thank God, Bwaga? No. If I had won, had it been God's will for me to win, and had I won and gone to the legislature, yes, I would have been critical, I would have been loud, I would have been fighting. But Buckeye, it is possible that I might not have had the level of influence and the clout, the voice that I have in the country today. Now, take an average representative and take Henry Costa. Do you think we're on the same level? Do you think just because somebody is in the legislature is as powerful in the country as I am? No, I'm not being cocky or arrogant, but this is the fact. Take a representative, take Samuel Enders, who won in district number 6. Do you think Samuel Enders, in the political scheme of things, in the national political scheme of things, do you think Enders and I have the same clout, the same influence in the country? No. Enders is nowhere near me. I'm a nationally and internationally recognized figure. Enders is nothing. Enders is just a representative in District 6. He's one of 73 representatives. That's just being frank. That's the truth. We are at a higher level today than we were in 2017. Has Enders been published by CNN, Al Jazeera, the BBC, VOA, Deutsche Welle? Has Enders been ranked the 33rd most influential African for the year 2020 among people like Julius Malema, Aliko Dangote, Africa's richest man? Has he made such a list? Has Enders been recognized by the governor of the state of Rhode Island, who's now Secretary of Commerce, for advocacy role in Liberia? No. So you see, the level where we now are is much, much higher than where we were in 2017. And the space we occupy, very few Liberians have held this level of influence in the country. So I thank God for losing the election. I thank God for losing the election. Because sometimes you show your hand to God and say, Papa, God, that ain't what I want. God look at you and say, my piggy, that's not the one for you, piggy. I got the different one for you. My man, and I do interview with BBC multiple times, CNN. Al Jazeera multiple times, Deutsche Welle, VOA multiple times. You name it. Radio France International multiple times. All the international. Look, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? We are at a different level today. At a different level. You think CNN or Al Jazeera will go to VOA will go to Enders to go ask him what thing? Who is he? He be who? More cause, yeah. So I thank God we lost the election of the game, because had we not lost, we would not be here. We would not be this focused and determined. We would not be on this path where we have carved up a very powerful place for ourselves in Liberian politics. In a grand scheme of things, you cannot mention the top 5 most popular Liberians who are calling my name. It is not possible. Right now, I ask you, name the top 5 most popular Liberians. Is it possible that you will call the top 5 influential Liberians who are calling Henry Costa's name?
No.
It is not possible. We're not boasting when we say, look at him, he's arrogant, he's narcissistic. It is not possible. You cannot name the top 5 most influential, most popular Liberians without calling my name. It is not possible. Just not possible. Let's go to the phone lines and take some calls.
All right.
So I think we lost the election.
I think we lost. Let's take this person on the line. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Bakai. Good morning, Costa. Is Samuka Kone.
Mr. Kone.
Welcome.
Welcome, Chief.
Yeah, Amen. Thank you for the hard work. I just want to register this idea. First and foremost, let's understand one simple thing. The case of Musa Bedite wife being somebody who has made declaration of intent regarding contestation in the 2023 election, senatorial election, is just a clear manifestation of the plot to cause the CBB to lose election. It is the simple idea Musa Bedite is harboring, for which you want to bring forth coming over Boakai at the national pedestal. So it's just very clear. There's nothing that thank God that God has already exposed them for the whole world to understand. If you be having the political, whatever you call it, from the Labour Party, to come from the ANC as your wife, you have to bring up as a face of Maserati. Why Costa is in existence? And the name Costa has went there everywhere. Do you think it's a clear sign for Musa Bedite wanting to see the CBB succeeding? No. Thank God and thank God ever so much that this poor play of Graham has been exposed to the whole world. Thank you and have a nice day.
Okay. Thank you, big brother. Samukai Kone, thank you very, very much there. You want win Maserati, you want to go put weak person there? Let me do that as a condolence treat for my brother James Neal. James Neal, I want to say my deepest condolences for the loss of your dear mother. I wish God will console you and your family as you go through this very dark period of bereavement. Thank you so much.
All right, let's take this person from the WhatsApp number. Good morning. Your name, where are you calling us from?
I'm Prince Day. I'm calling from Chicago. How you doing, my brother?
Chicago. Welcome, my brother.
Thank you very much. You know, Costa, that's the fact Costa just said about here. They represented the Enders. Enders now, they are known by how many people they bury a day, their own constituent, how many people they for the bar, how many people they put cash in their pocket. They are nowhere today. That's the fact. Let admit, we should not, even though I don't like Costa, but that's the fact. Costa is the most influential and the most talk show host. Now Costa is on top. The fact is the fact. I'm a civilian. I won't lie on anything. CPP ready for the 2023. Before any kind of good person because Musa Bedite has money or they got money. It's not about money now. They don't want Paul. He ran and he won. It's not about money. Our people's eyes are open now. Let's put the man who can do a job and who does the game. So that money come in do they want the money around post our little friends, how they call, let's run our TV and this out. You say, oh, we try see one face over and over who say only they alone will be the people face. We hear that people now. That thing big now. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So the man says he says a citizen. That what the caller said. He said he's not a Henry Costa supporter, but he wants to be fair. I respect that. Not many Liberians will do that. He said he's not a supporter of mine, but he wants to be fair. I respect that. Let's take some more calls. We got a few minutes ago. I'm enjoying the show this morning. The interaction with our people. I love it. It's good. It's going very, very well.
All right. Good morning.
Yeah. You know, I'm very sorry, Costa, for you dominating the show this morning with Cos. There's no other way to. And I call particularly to talk about somebody who said you contested and in the specific you didn't win. Look, there are a lot of variables that you cannot even compare. Now. The first thing here at the time, you never had this much influence that you do have. Let that call him, that's a person who go down in life, you don't understand this. Number two, you were one of the most hated persons at the time.
That's true.
You were going against the Unity Party at the time. There were a lot of people at the time who were never on your side, are not on your side. More especially your base right now in the Unity Party is very strong. And I can tell you for a fact, anyway, if you say let the Lecky or the Lecky, let it go speak. You are the best choice right now for Montserrat County. So are they telling us that when they don't contest 2009, he didn't even come 6th place, 7th place. So 2019, he wouldn't have won. We're looking at the situation right now. Right now, you are extremely popular. Your popularity right now is equated to a presidential candidate.
All right.
So let us say that they're underestimating you. Let us say that.
Let's take somebody from this angle. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Buckeye. Good morning, Harry.
Good morning to you, business Evangeline Mamita.
Evangeline Tar, calling from Iowa. He went. I just want Liberians to be mindful this time around, especially those that are supporting CPP. They should be mindful. All Liberians should be mindful. We were so overly emotionally about Ellen. We went and took Josh, and this is what we in today. Everybody was so angry with the UP party. They went taking Josh Weir. And I want Liberians to also ask this question. Why will a person honor you for 12 years as your VP, but then you are against the person? There's something wrong. That's the question you should be asked. Why Ellen hate Buckeye? And for that reason, that's why I'm leaning I'm like, okay, why would somebody honor me as a VP for 12 years and you disliking something because you are afraid, you don't want him coming back to prosecute you or your corrupt behavior. Ellen is well educated. She knows that we are incompetent, but then she went desperately and supported him financially or whatever she can do. And right now, it's the thing Ellen still propagating, sticking her nose in everything. So I want Liberians to be mindful and open their eyes. And we shouldn't be insulting anybody or downing anybody. You know, most Liberians, they don't know how to do politics. Everything they want to be angry with it. When a person says they don't support you, just sell your candidate to them. You don't have to be angry and insulting them, and we shouldn't be insulting any leader. For me, I will wait till the CPP make their decision who they take to be their leader, and that's when I will come on board. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Let's take two more calls, Buckeye. It's already we've been here long enough. We'll take two more calls and we'll call it a day. I have a long day today. I gotta go for a PTA meeting. Imagine, Buckeye. They're having a PTA thing. And Henry's at Henry's school.
Yeah. Two more calls, like Costa said. Then we move on. Let's take somebody from the WhatsApp number again. Good morning. Your name, where you joining us from?
Yeah, good morning, Boaka. I'm Melvin Begerian Samai. I join you from Asia, India.
India, welcome, my brother.
Okay. Okay. Good morning, Costa.
Morning, Melvin.
I have two issues to speak about today, but first, let me begin with Joseph Boaka issue. Actually, you see, Costa, we don't need Erin to win this coming election. Okay? Like the first quarter, who just for complaining why is it that Erin hit the paper. We don't need Erin presence to win election. The number that Joseph Boaka can put up these days is more than any number you can ever think about in the history of Liberia. People saying that George Weah is popular, of course, but people is damn tired with George Weah. Okay? So this coming election, we don't need any influence to win this coming election. Even the preliminary the primary election, we don't need anybody that is against the Unity Party to talk for us before we can even create our own agenda within that program to win. Okay. Next thing, I'll let us speak to Delon issue. Darius Delon is behaving bad, Costa, and you are sitting there. You are behaving as if to say, because you love Delon, you want to back him. That's one problem I have for you. Darius Delon is behaving bad to the Liberian people. Okay, let's accept the fact that the first budget was signed. Okay, the first budget was signed, of which he said he had no idea, which he said, okay, we accept that he wasn't informed. We agree to the fact that he wasn't informed. But what happened with the second budget that just passed? He wasn't informed again. They did not bring it to the Liberian people. They did not go on the media and inform the Liberian people.
When you mean by budget pass, what are you trying to say? Is it because of him accepting the rest of the 15K?
No, not the rest of the 15K. The current budget that just passed. The current budget that just passed. You know that same money that Liberian people went against is included within the current budget that just passed. You know that, right? So
that's true. The money is in the budget. Yes, but what is your point, bro?
My brother, you know Darius Delon is just the lone voice, and you have to go through voting process. And if Darius Delon stay alone and all his other colleagues go against it, you think he can win?
But they don't want to bring it to the Liberian people attention. Tell the Liberian people, oh, this is why you people went against for the first time, and it's about to happen again. You people should stay against it. You see, that was why we are starting from Delon, not to stay in the gap and accept. We know that Darius Delon can rule in our house, okay? But with the backing of Liberian people, we are ready to help Darius Delon to make changes in Liberia.
Thank you so much, my brother.
The court has a point. That particular allotment is in the next budget, Walker. I don't know what Delon said about it. I don't know, but it is in the budget. It is in the budget. I don't know what he said or what he didn't say about it, but that caller is right, and I am not defending him. That allotment should not be in the budget. I've said it, and I mean it. It should not be in the budget. Yeah, like many other allotments, it should not be in the budget. Our budget has a fundamental problem. The way our budget is crafted, the way our money is spent, that's why the government cannot attend to the basic social services that the people need. Because we spend most of our money on salaries and recurrent expenditure, gasoline, cars, trips, workshops, seminars, and all that kind of nonsense. We need to recalibrate our budget, retool the budget, and cut, slice. I mean, not even slash, because slice, you can just a team. But I mean to slash it, complete slash, you know, and move those savings to things that really, really matter. We have a fundamental problem. We have a fundamental problem in the way we spend our money. Let's take one last caller, Boaka. One last caller, and we're going to call it a day. One last.
All right. So you could be that last and lucky caller 0770 102 102 086 010383. You know, I see my big brother John Sobo and others talking about Momo, me cutting Momo up. The issue is that when you call you go to the point. But Momo call, Momo want to pass all around. And the thing is that we are working in time here. When you call, this is my own job. I can leave my hustle in the morning and come here to come focus on my job. I want you can be doing that or something that I'm even we not even need to know about the show. Then you can be bringing it into the show. No. When you come, what we're talking about, you go strictly to the point. You move from on the line and if you see, I have 4 different phones here, and all the phones can be ringing at the same time. So there's no time of me wasting thinking about going, how you not feeding, you not this and that. No. I'm not here for that. Please. If you call, you go directly to the point, you are done, and you leave the line, and another person come in. Please. Let me take this person on the line. Good morning.
Good morning, the Pastor Charles again. It's just a joke. To my brother Darrell Zillon, I want him to read the Bible well. He said, Musa ability was a Saul who turned to Paul. But after I had read the Bible, when Saul was arrested, he turned to Paul and he wrote the Bible. He never went back to be Saul. So let my brother Dylan check the Bible and read it well before he quote the Bible. Now Saul had turned back to Saul. So it's going to be dangerous for him and he must be very careful. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so of course that's our last caller there.
All right, folks. Thank you so much. God bless you all, and have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. All right. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.